From the headlines that move us
to plays on the field and people making a difference.
It's news, sports, and stories that keep our community alive.
This is the heartbeat of Tampa Bay.
I'm Christopher Ingram.
And I'm Amber Uhler.
Amber, welcome back again.
I am. I'm filling in as co-host for Serena Fazan, who's on vacation.
With her daughter for Mother's Day weekend. So we're recording here on Monday, and appreciate you being here, filling in again. You do a wonderful job.
Thank you. The pleasure is all mine.
We have a fantastic guest here.
We do.
We do. I met him. He's an actor, and I met him on the set of the television series The Advocate, which was filmed in the Tampa Bay area, including here at Gulfstream Video Studios. The scene was filmed here, and that actor is Wade Hunt Williams. You're an actor, singer, and a songwriter. Welcome, Wade.
Hey guys, thanks for having me.
Good to see you again. Thanks for being here.
Great to be here. Thank you.
So you have been an actor. You are an actor. You're a music writer and singer. I've heard some of your songs. I've watched some of your shows. You've been all over. What's it like? How did you get into this?
Well, I had a joke, but I'm not going to do it. I started when I was 11. I started in musical theater in Memphis. So my love of acting and music was instantaneous. So from the age of 11 to now the age of I've been in the business for about 90,000 years at this point.
90,000 years.
Yeah. So been busy doing this. It's got to the point now where I can make a living at it, and which is great. You know, between the music and the movies and the TV shows. I can make a living, so I can call myself a professional. Finally, after 90,000 years,
you made it.
Yeah,
you made it.
You know, it's true. That really is making it.
It is.
The fact that you can wake up and go do something you love,
yeah.
the passion that's been instilled in you. You can go and do it and pay your bills with it and put clothes on your kids because of it. It's fantastic. Yeah.
Tell us some of your favorite roles in the movies and TV shows that you've been in.
Well, you know, as of late, things have just been kind of rolling. Things have been rolling really well. I think my big claim to fame that I really, really enjoy was I was the lead actor in a series on HBO called Burden of Proof. And we were nominated for an Emmy or 2 Emmys or something like that. The beautiful thing about that is I don't pay attention to that. They told me we were nominated, and I was like, great, good, awesome. I don't want to know anything else about it. So Burden of Proof is really cool. I've done a lot of Lifetime movies. I've done everything I do. I really enjoy. So I tell people all the time. I said I'm an actor. You can just go look at my movies. Go enjoy a movie. Some of them are really good. Some of them are really bad. Just enjoy. You know what I mean?
Some of them are in between.
Some of them are in between. You know, it's subjective. It's completely up to you. What did you like? You know what I mean? So that's really it. I've done some Lifetime movies. It was interesting. This past January, I was on every single Lifetime movie that was premiered this Friday on the Friday night.
Oh, no way.
So it was kind of cool.
Like it was
cool. So there was.
I love how Lifetime uses the actors like over and over again. But are you typecast? Do they always put you in a certain type of role?
You know, it's funny. At first, I was a cop forever.
I can see that.
And then at some point, I just stopped accepting it, and not because, you know, I don't like the work or the money or whatever else. It's just like, as an artist, you want to be able to grow.
Right.
You know, so I'm purposely going out for more obscure things. As a character actor, that's what I think I am, as a character actor. And I've been on enough stuff where people recognize me. And the great thing about it is they don't know who I am. And I love that. Now, there was a time back when I was younger where it was like, I want to be rich and famous and all this stuff. But now as an actor, as a true actor, I go, if you think you know me, but you can't remember what I was on, that means I dived into the character so much that you don't recognize the person you're talking to. I was on the plane Tuesday coming back from a movie shoot in North Carolina where I got to, well, I guess I'll tell you guys first, be one of the first to know. Oh no, you're seeing my socks. Don't look at my socks.
So I'm excited. Inside scoop.
There's my sock. I just got a gig playing Hank Williams Jr.
Oh, no way.
in a movie called Brothers Twice.
Super cool.
Yeah, very cool. So I was flying back from that, and I was sitting next to a couple, and they're like, "You look familiar," and I was like, "Yeah, I'm in some movies," and they're just like, "Yeah, but which ones?" And I was like, "Yeah, cool. You don't know." Then I was like, saying that, "Oh, yeah." It was kind of neat. It's neat to be recognized for the work, but not recognized in any kind of quasi-celebrity whatsoever, because I'm not about that.
And you can live your life.
I can live my life.
That's like the best of both worlds, to be able
hounded.
to get fed by it, but not be hounded.
Right,
like,
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
You play a villain, kind of an unhinged villain, very well, and there's some of the things that I've seen you.
Oh,
in.
okay, yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
I don't want to come across this guy in a dark alley somewhere at night.
That's it. Yeah,
I could see
it's all an
but
act.
villain is surprising to me.
No, really.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that look. See what I mean?
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah. So
Look at the camera and do that.
Look through my soul.
Yeah, look at that. Would you want to see him in an alley? He was like carrying a knife.
No.
yeah, so it's good. It's really, and that plus my acting is my day job, and music is my night job. So I make a living. I'm a country singer. I'm a singer. Period. So I make a living doing concerts 3 or 4 nights a week, and acting 5 or 6 movies a year. So that's me.
Do you write your own songs?
I do. Yeah. And you can find those.
Shameless plug.
Shameless plug. You can find that on Spotify, Amazon Music, Apple Music. Just type in Wade Hunt Williams, and my last 2 records will come up. Yeah.
That's cool.
That's incredible. Cool. So when you're writing a song, does inspiration strike and you're driving down the road and you have to pull over and like scribble it on a napkin, or do you like set aside time to write? Like, what is your process like?
Yes.
Good question.
Okay, great.
Both. Yeah, both. It's interesting. Some of the best songs that I've written have come to me while I was sleeping. And so I just wake up and I'm singing the song in my head, and I just grab a guitar and I'll just write,
Like
what
voice memo on your phone and record it?
So I'll just write. 'Cause I wrote, that's basically it. So in that time where you're about to wake up, all that stuff just kind of comes to you, and it's.
I love country music because it's like stories.
Yeah, it is. It's
That's
totally
how
stories.
I fell in love with Taylor Swift. I'm the biggest Taylor fan. And
Are you?
He doesn't know any of her songs.
I couldn't name one Taylor Swift song to save my life.
What?
I couldn't.
I still don't believe it.
I'm sure my girls are very disappointed in me, but no, I really, it's true.
Yeah.
Wade, what's it like being a conservative in an industry, and I'm talking more about Hollywood, motion pictures, and television, that is, you're a conservative leaning person, as I know you. What's it like being someone who is not left of center working in Hollywood?
Well, I live in Tampa now, so there's a reason. Here's the thing. I was thinking about this the other day, as I'm seeing some things on social media where certain people left of center are very upset and don't want to be friends with people right of center. And for me, I have plenty left of center friends that I still love. And it came to me the other day, and it's interesting we're doing this interview today, is that it doesn't. Here's the thing that I know from all of my friends in Hollywood that are left of center, and all of my friends around the country that are right, we're all wanting the same thing. We're wanting the best thing for our country and our families. We just have 2 different ideas how to get there.
Right.
So if you vote differently than me because you want the best for your family and your country, I love you.
Yeah.
I love you for it.
Well said.
It doesn't matter. I'm not going to not be friends with you because you vote differently or you have a different ideology or a different religion or different faith. Like for me, that's not what my faith says.
Right.
My faith says, love
Do
you.
it a different way, yeah.
Yeah, I love you no matter what. So love thy neighbor as thyself. So that's what I'm doing too. So it's interesting. There are a lot of conservatives in Hollywood. We're just the silent minority.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So and I am, and not to interrupt you, but like I am at the point now where the truth is going to win out. Yeah. And the truth is my family's important, my country's important, and nothing else matters. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care how you vote. I don't care who you love. I don't care. Just, treat me with respect, treat me with respect, and that's...
I was going to ask you, does it bother you that you are kind of the silent minority, that you're often chastised and ostracized for being conservative or blackballed out of Hollywood? But I think you answered the question.
I don't think I've been blackballed. I really don't.
But there are instances where actors are.
Oh,
correct?
yeah, absolutely. But that was in a different era. I think that's starting to come around a little bit. I think I don't know, but I think, like I said, truth is going to prevail. And if you're good at what you do, there are actors out there, great actors, that have a lifestyle that I don't understand, but I don't care. They're great actors. They're great. I love their work. I don't care what they do behind the scenes. It doesn't matter to me whatsoever. Right. It's the work that matters. Right. And that's the thing that I've adopted in my life as an actor, as a musician. The work matters, right? Now, what I've done, and you haven't asked me this, but I'll volunteer. What I've done to be able to work so much is that there was a point in which my ego as an actor or as an artist, I just completely set aside. There's a point in all people who are in the public eye where they want to be in the public eye. I want to be recognized. I want to be this, that, and the other. When I got to the point where none of that was important, the only thing that was important was the work. The eventuality of the finished product is the most important thing. You know what I mean? So for me, I've adopted this idea. I started treating my work as an actor, as a musician, as if I was a contractor, as if I was a plumber. And this is very special for, I think, for all young professionals out there, all young artists, is that if you want to make a living at this, you have to treat it not. I used to hear people say, treat it like a business, but it's more than a business. It is a form. It is an art form, but it is work. Listen to this. So if you treat your art like you're a plumber, what do you, when someone calls and I need a plumber, they want someone there on time, they want a good attitude, they want a fair price, they want the tools clean, and when they're done with the job, they want the job done right. Hey, my toilet is fixed, my sink is fixed, right? And then I want to be able to walk away and go, I did a great job, the client is happy. They're going to call me back. Or they're going to tell their friends and neighbors, hey, if you ever have a problem with your sink, call Wade. He's got it. Once I adopted that, all of a sudden work just started happening like crazy. Because I'm not in it. My ego isn't in it. It's just the work. You know, so if I go, show up, do a job for you, do a great job for you, you're going to tell your friends, you're going to ask me back. As a matter of fact, that's how I get a lot of return work. People just call me up and just go,
work ethic.
Hey, I heard that you were great. I saw you in this movie. I heard you're great to work with. You're easy to work with. Would you like to do 4 days on this film in North Carolina?
That's
Hank
awesome.
Williams. I'd love that. Yes,
Hank
let's do that.
Williams.
You even told us a funny story when someone tried to hire you for a job but found someone similarly named.
Yes.
And they got the job.
Yeah. Well, there's
from your good recommendation. So.
Yeah. Well, I was a good recommendation. They recommend Wade Williams, who was living in Florida. It turned out to be the other Wade Williams, who was on Prison Break. He got the job. But it's cool because we've been running in circles around each other for like the last 25 years. We finally got to meet.
Oh, that's great.
We got to meet on set. So as a consolation prize, they made me a producer on the film. That was Tosca Musk. So I got to do a film with Tosca Musk. I helped produce a little bit on that, while the other Wade Williams and I became friends. And it was kind of cool. Yeah.
And so share with our viewers the little inside baseball part of when you have two actors with the same name and you're part of the Screen Actors Guild, how does it work? Who gets the claim to the name if there's a conflict?
Well, the other Wade Williams was first. And so what SAG asked me to do is to change my name. So all I did was add Hunt in the middle. So I'm Wade Hunt Williams. And so, but because I've been credited with Wade Williams so much, that the other Wade Williams, God bless him, I think he's going as Wade Andrew Williams now.
So now nobody's
Wade Williams.
Nobody's Wade
There's
Williams.
no Wade Williams in Florida anymore.
He's a great guy. He was very cool. It was very cool to just hang out with him. You know, he plays guitar too.
Oh, wow.
So we're on set just playing guitar, ignoring everything. It was good. Yeah.
So are you a triple threat?
Meaning what?
Singing, dancing, and acting.
I cannot dance.
Are you
I
sure?
am absolutely positive.
Not even line dance?
No, I am. I'm a terrible dancer. I'm a terrible dancer.
Me too.
Yeah.
No, you say when you have a drink or two.
Alcohol is required.
you-
And then I think I'm a good
Then you
dancer,
said
but
you're
I'm pretty
awesome.
sure I'm not.
I'm a great snow skier after about a fifth of vodka.
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Yeah.
Same principle. Same principle. If you could work with any actor or any director in Hollywood to do a show or a movie, who would it be?
We're talking about dream job.
Dream job.
Dream
Yeah,
job.
dream to work with.
Yeah.
Well, the obvious, I think, you know, I joke about this. I said, someday Spielberg's going to call. That would be nice. You know, I mean,
Put it out there.
Yeah, put it out there.
Manifest. We're manifesting.
Yeah,
it.
I would love to work with Spielberg. But the funny thing is, like, when I was coming up in Hollywood, I did background work. That's how I started, was background work, because I couldn't afford acting classes. So when I went from theater to film, I didn't understand the process. So I immersed myself in the process by being a background actor. And I watched while all the other background actors were, you know, not paying attention. I was paying attention for 2 years. And I lived across the street from Warner Brothers. And I would even sneak on the lot. Don't tell them. I would sneak on the lot and just walk into productions and watch the actors work. For 2 years, I did that for my first audition.
Wow.
And then after that, I started doing that. But I got to work with so many great people. And I got to work with, and then I don't want to name names because I can't remember at this very moment, but I got to watch great directors and great actors work and see how they did it. But to answer your question, I mean, there was a time where I was a little bit afraid of these larger actors, but now I've got to work with a lot of them.
So you're not intimidated.
I just did a movie with Cuba Gooding Jr.
Oh, cool.
A couple months ago called Beyond the Crashing Waves that should be out sometime this year. That was great to be able to partner up with an Oscar winner and find out, now I know why he's an Oscar winner. He's amazing.
Really good.
And to be able to work with I worked with Sean Young. She was my sister in a movie. There's some other. I could just go on and on and on. But what I do is I just watch them work and find the humanity and the technique and what they do. And here's the thing, and this is something we talked about earlier, we want to talk about, is that the big ones, the ones that work, the ones that make you feel something on screen, are the ones that are truly decent human beings.
Off camera.
Too.
Yes, I was asking.
Yeah.
I said I was going to ask you, who's your favorite person that you've met or worked with, or biggest star, or like pinch me moment that you've had?
Here's the thing, and I will say this. There's been several, and I'll use one person as an example. I met Tom Cruise in Hollywood.
I'm such a huge Tom Cruise fan.
And he was so genuine. He was so genuine. And I was just at a little restaurant, and he was, I was like, hey, how are you? And he put his hand out, he goes, I'm Tom. I go, no, really? and the fact that I'm Wade. And this was 25 years ago. And he was like, the rest of the time, he was like, so Wade, this. And so it was like, this.
Oh my God, time from Tom.
He connected, and he was so kind and so giving, so just a normal person. And he was, and just I was like, that got the question moving in me. Is he big time because he's that kind, or is he kind because he's that big time? And I think it's both.
I've heard that he has that reputation of being very attentive when he meets somebody and really giving them his full attention.
Right.
And that he also lives in Clearwater sometimes.
Yeah.
So
Shout
right
out
down
to
the street.
Clearwater, right? Yeah. And I've met several people. Like again, go back to Cuba Gooding Jr. Go back to all the other Oscar winners that I've worked with or hung out with. They're just decent human beings, and I think that's
why
number
they're good
one.
at their job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's number one. Be decent. Be a good person. Have principles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Way to live your life. Just do right.
Just do right.
Do right.
That's
do right.
incredible.
Like that, all right?
Do you have a favorite song, or is that asking you if you have a favorite child?
I do have a favorite child. No, I do. I wrote a song. Okay, so all right. So this is opening a whole can of worms. But I had
worms.
I had an aneurysm. I had a brain aneurysm pop in 2016. So I died for a few minutes.
You were not supposed to live.
I was not. Well, he says different. But I was dead, and I had an experience, and I know what it feels like to not be in my body, and I know what it feels like to be almost on the other side. And there's a whole story there. We could do a whole episode on that. But I was in a coma for a month. I had 3 brain operations. So the first part of 2016, I had to learn to walk and talk again. So 10 years ago, I was basically bedridden. So for this time, I had to learn to walk and talk again. And the first song I wrote after getting my functions back was a song called 10,000 Kisses. And you can find that on Amazon Prime, or Amazon Music, Apple Music, and Spotify. 10,000 Kisses by Wade Hunt Williams. And it's the story of me dying, the story of me traveling, knowing that I wasn't going to see my kids again, and what would I do different. Sorry. And what I would have done different is I would have let them know that I love them more. So you know what I mean?
Wow.
So that was
Don't cry.
that was the whole thing.
That's
So
my second time hosting, and
that's I'll cry with you. I'll cry with you. Okay.
That sounds. I can't wait to hear
Yeah.
it because that sounds so.
This is not the Hallmark Channel, ladies and gentlemen. No crying.
Somebody get her a tissue, please. No, get us both a tissue, please.
I
Yeah.
haven't even heard the story, but I'm in.
Tear it
It's
up.
my new favorite song.
Thank you. Yeah, yeah.
Wow.
10,000 kisses. Yeah.
God is a big part of your life.
Very much so. Yeah. And I can speak to that from beyond what I read, beyond what I study, and beyond what I believe. I lived it.
Right, you've experienced
You know, I've lived what it feels like to be outside of this flesh suit, and there is something else. I was on my way, and I got pull it
God
back.
said not yet.
God said not.
So we're not ready for this guy.
Exactly.
We've got
He saw you in that Dirty Harry kind of looking movie,
He
right?
was like, we've got
He's like, I don't want to send you down there.
movies, songs, we've got more work to do.
Yeah, we got more work to do. Yeah.
That's beautiful.
So what's coming up next for you?
Well, a lot, and I'm like I said, very, 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 very blessed, and to the point where I'm spinning plates, and I'm very grateful for it, and I got to remember that to be grateful for it. I'm producing along with my friend Buddy, who's here.
Our producer here, Buddy.
He's helping me produce.
The reason why I know you. Thanks, Buddy.
Yes, a great man. He's helping us produce. There's a movie that we're doing called Silent Echoes, which was written by John Mark Huckabee, Mike Huckabee's son. Great script, and we're going to film that here in Florida this year. I have a movie coming out hopefully this year. It's done. Called it's a very interesting movie. I'll put a plug in. Called Gator Face.
Gator
Gator
I
Face.
love it already.
Gator Face. It's a comedy horror slasher about. Wait a minute. It's about a country singer who drinks a lot and fights. I have no idea.
Gee, imagine that.
I have no idea how I got.
How'd
the
you
part.
get cast that? Yeah.
No idea. But that should be coming out. I did a movie called Greek Mothers Never Die. It was on Apple TV. It's on Amazon Prime now. It's a great Mother's Day
Mothers
movie.
Never Die.
That
Greek-
sounds right.
Greek Mothers Never Die. We won a bunch of awards in France, which again I don't pay attention to that. The writer and director, she's French, and I like it. Like I would definitely recommend it. And so the director is turning it into a play, and we're going to start that up in Jacksonville this year.
So you're going to be in the play?
I'm going to be in the play as well. So I'll be.
I feel like you are a triple threat if you can be a film actor, a theater actor, and a singer.
There you go.
That's a
So
new
Triple
kind of
threat.
triple threat.
I'll take it.
You created a new.
Yeah.
Now there's a quad threat, though.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at.
So not a whole lot going on at the moment.
No, it's kind of dead right now. That on top of also being a partner to my partner and a father to my kids. And
10,000 kisses.
And 10,000 kisses, yeah.
How long have you called Tampa Bay area home?
Since 2016.
What brought you here?
Let me try that one again. Let's do that one again. Ask me that question again.
No, we don't do retakes here. This isn't a movie.
Are you sure?
I have to pay extra for
I
editing.
just cried.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Well, all right. I love Tampa. I've lived everywhere. Like I've lived in Dallas, I've lived in Nashville, I've lived in Memphis, I've lived in Los Angeles. I find, and I tell people this, I've lived in Jacksonville, Tampa is my favorite.
Why is that?
Hands down. Well, because it's got everything.
Yeah.
Well, 1 minute you're in Lutz, you're in horse country.
That's true.
10 minutes you're in Clearwater, you're in the Caribbean, and it's got everything. It's got industry, and the people who live here that are in the industry are pretty down to earth. You know what I mean? It's a pretty human town with a lot of great talent.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, maybe the Chamber of Commerce will call you for a commercial to plug the area now.
Sure, I'm available.
That would be incredible.
By the way, I'll be acting as her agent for your movie. If you need a lovely Amber here, if you need Mrs. Universe, she's your gal.
You know, being in a movie is on my bucket list.
I figured it was.
I got booked for one, and then I was going to be reporter number one, and then it got scrapped because their funding fell through.
All right, well, have your people call my people.
That's me. That's
All right,
me.
well, let's talk. All right, we'll make it happen.
All right, you're gonna add agent
just
to
kidding.
Rotary president,
Agent to, yeah.
and then all the things you did with politics
and stuff.
getting people elected. You're
I
gonna
would
get
be
me a
happy
movie.
to be your agent.
You're gonna get me a movie. We're manifesting Spielberg and a movie.
There you go. Let's do it.
What do you want?
Perfect.
What do you
I'm
want?
good. I just want my back to feel better right now.
Okay then.
Tell me, how can people find you, follow you, see your movies, social media?
Well, if you want to, in whatever your streaming service is, Netflix, Amazon Prime, or you can just Google Wade Hunt Williams movies. Or go to imdb.com, Wade Hunt Williams movies. So, but to just get a hold of me, and I literally answer every single email. You can find me on Facebook. I'm old school, very old school, Facebook. So Wade Williams, it looks like this. Wade Williams music looks like this with a cowboy hat. And I will answer any email. So you want me to come play your events, you want to just chat, you want to ask me more questions about acting in the industry, I would love to talk to you.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
amazing.
we appreciate you being here.
appreciate you
I
having me.
imagine you will be an inspiration to others who are seeking to get into the industry. And
so.
just an all-around great guy. Thanks for being here today, Wade.
My pleasure. Thank you.
And download 10,000 Kisses.
There
Like,
you go.
comment, subscribe, smash that subscribe button.
You should work for him, being his promoter.
Okay, you be her agent, you be my
There
agent.
you go.
All right.
All right.
Every story shared,
Adds another heartbeat to Tampa Bay.
from courage to community.
We're proud to tell the stories that keep our neighborhood strong.
Thanks for watching Heartbeat of Tampa Bay. Great show.